welcome everyone to Magnificent Nerds Battle of the Borders. You are watching a exclusive 5v5 State v State Invitational. We've got the best of Victoria and the best of New South Wales at it to battle it out for state supremacy here today. This is a piece of promotional content for the Magnificent Nerds Street Fighter V tournament that is running on October 24th. Make sure to get involved with the tournament, guys. There is over $200 worth of cash to be won and an awesome arcade cabinet door prize as well. So make sure to get involved, guys, and welcome to Battle of the Borders. Everybody, so for our first match of this awesome 5v5 State v State set, we are going to have Genuine Gaming Spaceghost versus Shenkhan. Joining me on the mics, of course, is the young man himself, Nezs. How you going, man?
I'm doing great, Tom. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How do you feel about this first matchup?
This is a great first matchup, actually. Both these were, of course, blind picks in terms of who was playing first, so neither expected the other necessarily. And yes, both probably the two best Guile players in the country, although I don't think one of them is going to be playing Guile.
No, I expect that Shen will go for the Zeku here most likely. And that is very important to mention, actually, Nezs. So this format is a blind pick format. So the captains of each state will communicate with us who they are playing, and they will not know who will be up next until the moment they get into the lobby.
I think both players would want to come out and take this one quite quickly just to embarrass the other state.
Melbourne's team consists of some weird characters which are more than capable of winning, but why do that to yourself?
Would be quite a feat, quite an achievement, and something to brag about, definitely for a while.
I don't think anyone thinks this is going to be a blowout. It's going to be tight. But I think we got the edge just because, better players and yeah, just that. Yeah, mostly, almost entirely that.
Yeah, both teams would want to come out guns blazing and finish it in that kind of manner, but we'll see how it ends up.
Hey, I'm Rumours. I play for Genuine Gaming, and I'm the captain of the New South Wales team.
Hey, I'm Somniac, and I'm a co-captain of Victoria team. I play Bison.
Alright, so on the New South Wales team, we've got Fangrear, a Zeku specialist. We've got AwildLLAMA, the wild in the name says it all. We've got BK, I only DP once a week, bksama. We've got Spaceghost, the cleanest Guile in all of Australia. And we've got myself, dabble in Cody, dabble in some Honda, and a bit of Birdie here and there,
So Team Victoria, you want the word up on the best team that's ever existed. So we've got Schenkhan, he plays both Guile, Ken, and Zeku. He's very solid with his characters. He likes to take it slow until he gets in there and murders them. Then we've got Sio, he plays Poison and Ibuki, and he's definitely about those dirty mix-ups. He gets everyone with him, so he's one to watch out for. We've got ROF, which is a long-time champion of Australia's. He had Birdie for a long time, and now he's also got Seth, so he's playing one of the best characters in the game, so definitely look forward to what he's got to bring to the table. And we've got ZG, like I said, the wild card. He plays nearly every top tier in the game, except for charge characters, because he, can't handle them, but don't worry, because there's me. I play charge characters, I play Bison, and I'm going to bring, the solid stuff. I'm going to make sure they don't press any buttons, and when they do, I'm going to crush counter them.
While we're waiting for them to load in, I should say this 5v5 has a bit of a twist. It is first to one, as most 5v5s are, but the winner can only stay on for a maximum of 2 wins, or unless they're the last person left alive on their team, then they can go until they're eliminated. But on top of that, each player actually has 2 lives, so might be a bit different to what you're used to. And the winning player is character locked, but if they get that 2-win streak, then they're able to change characters when next they come on.
Exactly. It's going to create for a very, very unique team battle. With all of that said, I think that we can dive into our first match here. And
Yes.
it will be Genuine Gaming's Spaceghost versus Schenkhan. So it does look like, as we go into the character select, these two are going to pick the characters that we would expect. Guile on the side of Spaceghost and Zeku on the side of Schenkhan. Now keep in mind, Nezs, that Schenkhan is a Guile main, or not a Guile main, a Guile pocket rather, so he is going to have experience against Guile as well.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, you could say he's a Guile main in a sense. I'd say his Guile is equally as good as his Zeku, around the same, so we'll see how it goes.
Definitely, and it takes a lot of skill to be able to have two characters at that top tier of play.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely takes a lot of work. Goes for the swap.
Oh,
And
punish?
Oh,
No.
punish and got blown up for it.
Oh.
That
Weird
was
trade.
a strange interaction, but it worked out in Shenkhan's favor. But this is not a Space Ghost. Catches him with the upside down kick. Nice. V-trigger 2. Take the side swap. Spends the bar for the damage. He's going to need it for the comeback here.
Oh.
Ooh.
No respect. Oh, the reaction through to the boom.
It takes
Very
a
hard to do.
lot. Oh, no conversion. That medium punch. Catch jab and he is. Slowing down both players here. As I say that, Space Ghost takes the first round here.
Yeah, looking pretty good. I mean, life was kind of getting there, but I feel like he was mostly in control outside of those V-triggers where he got caught a bit off guard.
Definitely. Zeku has the ability to make comebacks, not off of a mix-up, but just off of raw damage and stun, which you can see here. Look at that huge opener. Here comes
yeah.
Barrett. Nice plus frame pressure there from Shenkhan.
Well, staying in his space, holding the corner, but paying for it.
You got to be willing to just walk into booms as Zeku in this matchup because you have to just keep walking forwards. Oh, he thought that would stun. Shenkhan takes her around on a cheeky little crouch medium kick.
Yeah, don't blame him for expecting the stun. That back throw is the highest damage and stun back throw in the game.
It is, and they nerfed it as well. So it used to be higher.
Yep.
I remember the old damage. It was unreal. Oh, this is huge. Doesn't spend the cash. Spends it on a run. Shenkhan just spent a bar and lost 30% life for nothing.
Ouch. Also
big
ouch.
flash kick.
Oh, great confirm.
Yeah, great single button hit confirm there. Opts to not spend the bar. So he might be trying to save for critical art.
Oh.
Last on blow. Good V reversal. Excellent V reversal. Just avoid that pressure entirely. Looking great for Shenkhan here. Gonna take a lot for Space Ghost to bring this back. Gets the activate. That's huge, Luke. That's huge.
Boy. Don't do it. All right.
Big jump in. Any hit'll do it for both players. No anti-air.
Oh.
Ooh, Shenkhan drops the first game of the exhibition on an input error. Space Ghost takes it. And now, Team New South Wales is up 1-0. How did you feel about that first game, Nezs? Is there anything you really wanted to note about it?
It was definitely as close as I expected it to be. A bit of nerves. There's not much room for error in a first one. It was a bit antsy on Shenkhan's part, I think especially. I think he was trying to play the aggressor, which you are kind of forced into when you fight Guile, but didn't pick some pretty good spots, but also some other ones that didn't work out so well. But he is down a life, the first man to lose a life in this 5v5.
Definitely, and it was unfortunate to a few small errors, like you said, nerves, maybe the warm-up jitters, but definitely strong play from the two of them. It was scrambly, but Space Ghost gets the first win on the board for Team New South Wales.
That's it.
When it comes to pro play, if we're talking about tournaments, Sydney's won a few and Victoria's won a few, but in terms of a state-by-state basis, Victoria, as I said, is now 2-0 above Sydney. Sydney is yet to beat Victoria in the 5 years of this game, so it'll be interesting what they bring to the table this time.
New South Wales, hands down. It's not even close. Just look at last year's results.
Definitely Vic being the strongest state just in terms of, tournament results here. Schenkhan and Sire themselves beat Team New South Wales, so if we have two players that beat the entire Team New South Wales team, then I think we have this in the bag, really.
So this year, I would say In terms of pro play, we only have onlines to go by after that. It's quite even, but in terms of pro play, I would say Melbourne has more top players than us. For us, even though we might have more players, they have a better high average.
Alrighty, folks. Next up in this monster 5v5 series, we are going to have Genuine Gaming Spaceghost versus Darksided Somniac. How do you feel about that one, Nez?
I think it's a very good choice if you want to get Spaceghost out before he can get 2 wins in a row. So we'll see how it turns out.
That is definitely true, with Somniac having a particularly good record against Spaceghost and is also particularly confident in this matchup as well.
Spaceghost and Somniac. Somniac a very good pick if Victoria wants to take back the momentum here.
Definitely. Going with both characters you'd expect here and V-Trigger setups as well. But Somniac has a very, very good record against Spaceghost in recent history and has also voiced how confident he is in this matchup as well. So it's definitely going to be an uphill road for Spaceghost here, and this is exactly what Team Victoria would have wanted matchup-wise.
Definitely.
Guile does have all the tools, I believe, to keep Bison out, but easier said than done, and we can see it here. Huge round start from Somniac. Oh, cool.
Guile needs to be allowed to play first.
Yeah, I know. He hasn't even got his hands on his stick yet. Nice tech. All right. Gets a little bit of room to breathe.
Oh.
Just too far for the target combo, yeah. Ooh, blows up the crouch jab anti-air.
Yep. Oh, there.
Punish. Great punish from Som. Nice little trade there. Som takes the first round pretty convincingly.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good for Somniac so far.
Alright, diving into this second round. It's going to be on Spaceghost here. He's got to make something happen. They're about even on bar. So, nice. Spends it fast.
Yeah, that's something to happen.
I like that choice. Guile builds bar very, very fast, and that critical art does a huge amount of damage on a confirm.
Oh, comes over top. Anti-air jab though.
Som forcing his way in. Ooh, here we go. The scoop. Ooh, the shimmy.
Big combo.
Gonna be stunned. I don't think this will kill, but it's gonna be close. Oops, just off to go for the install.
Very smart.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
Those hitbox flash kicks.
Yep.
Activate. So I'm very happy to just eat all of this.
Oh! Ooh. Don't do it!
Spaghetti! Oh, wow! The invulnerability on the Devil's Reverse.
Yep, fully invulnerable in the air when he's doing his flip.
Just ate that flash kick, and poor Spaceghost thought he went for the right read, but as you can see, didn't quite work out as Team Victoria evens a score. Alright, that was a very fast match, Nez. Somniac just ran a train on him.
Oh yeah, Som definitely the right pick, and I guess that might be a slight advantage in losing the first game, is you also get to do the first counter pick here, so really worked out well. Really had good reads on his kind of air options. Hey, they keep saying that they nerf Devil's Reverse, but when you can do things like avoid that, you have to really wonder.
Yeah, it's pretty huge, isn't it? Just zoom straight through. That was pretty much just a symptom of the matchup that these two have played a lot lately. Somniac has a great read on Spaceghost's delay button timing and how he mixes up his defensive options. So that was clinical from Somniac as he evens it up at 1 apiece. All right, the captains have given us our next set of matches. We are going to have another Genuine Gaming player from New South Wales up against Somniac here in bksama.
Hi, my name is Kevin Newman. I go by the gamer tag bksama. I'm sponsored by the team Genuine Gaming, which our partners are Pamba and Skin Deep Tattoo. I main Urian and also Seth. I am the co-captain of the New South Wales team. The biggest challenge to me would be, I'd say Somniac, one of the best players in Australia, probably top 3. He has a playstyle against me that is really good, very defensive, makes me struggle quite hard.
On the Sydney team, the biggest challenge will probably be bksama. He plays Urian and Seth, and he plays them in a very disgusting way, so anyone on our team is going to be really happy to take him down.
All right, with Som coming off with that last win there, going to have bksama up next, and it's going to be interesting to see if he does. He does go for the Seth pick.
Yeah,
BK has had some success with Seth in the not so recent past, so interesting to see. I know that I believe he wants to commit to Seth full time, but this will be a great test for the Seth, definitely.
Oh yeah, from what I've seen of it, these are two of the 4 Australian Street Fighter titans, really, in my opinion, for this game at least, over the past 4 years. So
definitely been dominating the Australian tournament circuit for just about every year of this game's duration, so it'll be interesting to see if Som has prepared for Seth here. I imagine that he would have. So Som is definitely a lab rat. Ooh. Nice use of the V-skill too there. Look at that corner carry and damage. BK going for V-reversal here. Interesting.
Oh, can't believe that one there.
Yeah, caught him out of the air.
Alright.
That's BK looking good here. Looks like he's going for the meterless option, yeah. That was a great anti-air. Som's ready there, showing that he's got the knowledge.
Nice.
Ooh, the chase
Great
down.
chase down.
Som definitely has the resources to make this comeback.
Oh,
Ooh, no. BK, though, that was super smart. That would have chipped regardless of what Som did.
yeah.
But as you
no
can
win
see,
situation.
Somniac, yeah, definitely. Somniac tried to get out of there with the EX head stomp, but didn't quite work out. Okay. BK definitely playing the aggressor in this set. Oh, that was a punish we didn't quite believe. Worked out, though. The big crush. So I'm happy to just wait back and let BK run at him here.
Yeah, he's got the big life lead, and Seth does not have much health.
Good punish on the medium kick scissors. Okay. Struggling to handle these jump-in options, Som is. Oh, nice. That's a great option, actually.
Stuck in the corner still, though.
Activation station. Okay, looking for a hit. Som gets it first, though, into the activate. Any touch or kill for Som.
Oh, there had to be an input error there.
Yeah. I'm not sure what a dash like DP would have done for BK, but definitely I would call that one an input error, and Som made the most of it, and now we're both at around a piece. BK has a lot of meter, though.
Oh, yeah.
Huge
definitely.
meter advantage.
Oof. Big trade.
These trades are all favorable for Som, 100%. Oh, that's huge. He's getting away from BK a little bit. Definitely is now. And that is going to do it. Somniac winning his second game in a row, taking down bksama.
Yeah.
Now, Somniac is going to have to pass off the mantle to his next member of Team Victoria, as he has won 2 in a row. That was a very back and forth match, Nezs. I really liked the way that Somniac sort of changed up his tempo a little bit and just caught BK off guard. Even though BK got around, Som just felt very oppressive, Nezs. How do you feel about it, man?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. And I feel like the intent was the opposite for New South Wales. I think they tried to catch Som off guard with the new Seth pick from BK, so
100%. But Som
kind of backfired.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Som is definitely a fighting game student, so he would have seen BK's success with Seth and immediately hit the lap.
Yeah, like I said, very low health character, and Som ends up being the first player thus far to win 2 games in a row and have to move to the back for a teammate. So he still has 2 lives on him, which is very valuable in a kind of exhibition like this.
100% is, and also leaves Team Victoria with a 3-2 lead early. That's very, very pivotal for the rest of this exhibition. All right, folks, we have our next match lined up for you. Because Somniac won 2 games in a row, he has passed the baton to his Victorian compatriot. So next up, we've got 2 fresh faces in Cicillo and AwildLLAMA. How do you feel about this one, Nezs?
Yeah, this is a good one. I think these are both players who have been chosen because they are very explosive and can cause very big upsets. So to see them playing each other is actually kind of interesting.
Next we have AwildLLAMA, very explosive, G player that you can never count him out, which is always good to have.
Now, the pick here from Llama is really going to dictate this match, and it is, as I believe you expected as well, the G pick, which we both know Sio is not a fan of fighting this character.
No, definitely not. G is a incredibly explosive character. Some would say unfair, even, in the way that he can swing games off of a single touch and has such great options off of his buttons in terms of, the tick throw, medium punch into the command grabs and the jabs and stuff like that. So let's see if Sio can control the madness and control the G here. It's all about denying the activate.
So far, a lot slower than you'd expect.
Well, I mean, for Llama, it's all about just trying to deal as much damage to Sio as possible before he gets that activate. And then for Sio, it's about minimizing the amount of damage he can take from Llama before he can try and deny that activate, or at least get as little mileage as possible. Oh, he got the whiff punish there, but didn't believe.
He is getting away with murder on these dash lows.
Definitely, but Sio getting a little bit of momentum here, went for the overhead. Would I like to see him go for a throw first before that? Ooh, it doesn't look like Ibuki can do much at that spacing.
Yeah, it's surprising. She has pretty far-reaching normal. So.
He has gotten huge mileage off of these out of nowhere lows. Damn, good block, go for it anyway. Forward throw.
Oh, no, that's
Great guts, critical R, that's going to hit.
That's going to probably kill. Yeah.
100%. Ibuki with 950 health is one of the more glass cannon characters in the game. So, as Sio puts it himself, Ibuki always dies.
Oof.
Good
And
punish.
hey, wake up super 10 times stronger in these kind of first one situations.
Definitely, you get less opportunities, man.
Oh, caught him again.
Going for the overhead again. Needs to assert that throw game before he starts to go for the overhead, because Ibuki's overhead is almost more of a shimmy tool than it is an actual overhead, because of how slow it is.
Definitely.
Great throw bait option. Damn, she gets clipped.
Cannot believe how many of those he's hit and gotten away with.
He's just catching Sio walking forwards. Whether it be out of frustration or not, I'm not sure. Command grab will kill him here.
Oh, combo.
Oh no, Llama taking it 2-0 here. 2 rounds to none. Didn't even get to activate and see that madness that you usually see from a G. So unfortunate for Sio, but his opportunity to win this exhibition series is not over, as New South Wales takes it to 2 games apiece. That one didn't quite play out as the character notebooks would say for both characters there. Nez, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think it was a very interesting match, actually. It brings it, of course, to, again, at even scores, which I find quite interesting, especially considering that was 2 blind picks right there. So we'll have to see what happens next, right?
Yeah, definitely. As Llama stays on, let's see who he's up against next. All right, we have our next combatant from Team Victoria locked in. Is going to be another Darksided hero. It is ZG. So ZG is a master of many characters. It's going to be very interesting to see who he goes for in this one.
If we're talking wildcard players, you cannot go past AwildLLAMA. Like I said, the wild's in his name, and boy, does he wild out. And it's not just good whether he's playing G. He's equally unpredictable with any of his characters, whether it's Gil or Urian or whoever the hell he's playing. You cannot get into that man's head. It's ridiculous. I don't understand him.
The team that we've got right now is Sio, ROF, Schenkhan, myself, and ZG. And out of all of them, I would say the wildcard player would definitely be ZG, because he plays a lot of top tier characters and he plays a very unique style that I don't think they're going to be ready for.
Alrighty, folks, as we dive into this pivotal 5th game of the exhibition series, we're going to see the Rashid pick from ZG. Interesting. So ZG has been bouncing around the roster a lot lately, mainly even focusing on G himself, so I wouldn't have been surprised to see a mirror here. However, ZG going for maximum aggression here and going with the Rashid pick.
Yeah, a bit of a blast from the past. Character is still very strong, but you don't often see anymore.
No, he's sort of fallen down the tier list. I think because characters like Seth just sort of do what Rashid intends to do, just a little bit better.
Oh,
big jump in. Oh, that was huge. He actually missed the anti-air, but ZG just mistimed his jump in. ZG was a bit more crisp there. He might have. Uh-oh. Don't worry about what I'm saying. Big command. Oh, okay. No conversion. Bit of spaghetti from Llama here, and ZG taking advantage.
Yeah, good punish. Keep him out of the skies. Oh no, this is not what you want to happen.
Yeah. Goes for the dash, gets for the game nearly here. No punish on the V reversal.
Get him off here. Alright, alright. The V trigger's over. It's not as scary. Oh!
You've survived the onslaught. Good anti-air. ZG getting out of dodge. Got to be very careful jumping against G here. For a stand, oh, just goes for the raw activate. Here comes the Haboob. There it is. Great tech. Llama could still win this off of a stray buffer, especially now. Any hit will do it for both player.
Oh! The classic.
ZG. Great options using the plus frames on that stand medium punch. Going for the sneaky little crouch light kick to take a round one.
Yeah. Oh
Just gets clipped.
boy. Oh no.
And now we're going back to the other side of the screen. Both of these characters have excellent corner carry.
Absolutely. I still can't believe he's getting away with those.
I know.
It keeps happening.
He's just catching people walking forwards. Takes a side swap. This is huge for ZG here. Oh
Oh
no!
boy.
Yes, for the game here, chump.
Yep, does it all come crumbling down? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Great.
You get strong.
Llama. Great patience there, baiting the reversal. Going to the final round again. Showing how close the rivalry between the two states are here, with how tight these matches are coming. Ooh, that's huge. DG's got great momentum here. Oh,
Wow.
he's
Not
not
good.
going to die here though. So may actually have an opportunity to activate some classic G action here.
Very
Love that
smart.
jump down ZG.
Oh,
Hit him with the okie doke, the day one.
yeah.
ZG takes it.
Great
We are
stuff
now
out of the
looking
mailbag.
at. It was. We are now looking at the score being 3-2 in favour of Team Victoria.
All right, man. I really was not expecting the Rashid pick, but I'm happy to see it. What do you think about that, being an ex-Rashid player yourself?
Yeah, well, I know that the ZG Rashid is, I wouldn't say out of practice, but definitely hasn't been his main squeeze over the last couple of months. Playing G himself, actually, which obviously has proved to work out for him because he had pretty good knowledge of what Llama wanted to do there and just avoided getting clipped by, you know, stuff like the low tackles and things like that, and managed to take it pretty convincingly.
Yeah, definitely well played.
So the biggest challenge for me is probably going to be ZG. I think it comes down to the characters he plays generally, just you don't see them as much. And secondly, he plays them in a way that just like, I can't make sense of his risk reward, you know, logic. He takes positions and like risks and all these like weird things that he does, and they just seem like that. He's just on another plane sometimes.
So with our fifth player, we were deciding, you know, Bug, Didi, Riku, Krili Sang, Roxas, and then we noticed there was one player that was standing out, you know, trying his best throughout the months, and we started to go with Fangrear. So Fangrear is a Zeku player. He runs the organization Double KO, which is hosts a lot of events in Western Sydney. He's never satisfied with his progress, right? He always wants to get better, and I feel like this is a good opportunity to let him feel the pressure, you know. Since there's no offline tournaments, you don't get that same experience anymore, and knowing Fangrear, he win or lose, he can learn a lot from this.
All right, our next match has been locked in, folks, with ZG staying on as the winner from Team Victoria. Next up, Team New South Wales is bringing Fangrear to the table, another Zeku main, this time on the side of Team New South Wales.
And we're here with what should be, yes, Zeku against Rashid.
ZG obviously having a bag of characters, but because he is on the winner's side here, he is character locked to the Rashid. So here we go. And then Zeku. Been Fangrear's main squeeze for a very long time.
Oh yeah, Zeku player through and through.
See if he's staying in ult. There's the swap. Goes for the V skill too. Takes a plus frames. Just going for a bit of zoning here. Needs to be very careful though. Rashid has great jump in buttons.
Nice reversal. Oop,
Gonna
stuck in the
look
corner.
for, yeah, gonna look for Fangrear to try and get out of the corner at all costs here. There it is. Great option.
Absolutely.
DG actually playing Zeku himself, so he knows all these cheeky little get out of jail free cards. Nice jump light kick. Fangrear looking ready as well. And now you gotta hold this mix up. Take a bit of chip.
Oh,
Gets clipped.
oh,
Ooh. This is big here. V-Trigger 2 ready. Fangrear, good tap. Oh!
almost jumped out.
Put out of the skies. I like the option. He was just a little bit off on the timing.
Almost made it. Alright. Mid
Hanging
screen.
old form here. Ooh, he got mad lucky there, but gets clipped anyway. Oh!
The
This
pace.
DG. Oh, another throw. I love
Nice.
that DP. Get off
Yep.
me. That's
Other
the one,
side
baby.
as well.
Nice
this is
delay
big.
button, dude. He's gonna get stunned off the next hit. Oh, he spent the V-Trigger. Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Should be.
It's hard to say with this character. It's really hard to say. Oh, it's close.
Just need to get any kind of hit here. That's why you see Fangrear sort of just inching forward, going for these pokes, the low pokes. Ooh, ZG. Nice!
Very
Check
nice.
Fangrear here. Round on the board.
Keeping himself alive. And meter is relatively even, so going into this final round.
Anyone's game here. Back throw, nice. Insta swap. Oh, gets clipped. Jumps out. Good V reversal. Just don't take any of that.
Oh, this is big.
Ooh, great conversion. Fangrear looking ready here. Oh, he just put himself in the corner. That's really bad. He needs to get out at all costs. He knows it.
Oh, he got out
Nice.
in a big way.
Goes for Oki. Oh! Another V reversal. I love that option.
Look at that white life.
Yeah,
He
one
is.
light. One hits. Oh, it's rebuilding here. Fangrear got to be careful.
Oh, are you kidding me?
That was ridiculous!
Oh, if only he'd spent the meter. Wow.
Oh my lord! Fangrear! God damn!
That was so smart.
That was so sick, dude. He baited that. Dude, I got hit.
I think everyone did.
Then Fangrear takes it. Woo! That's highlight of the night for me. That was fucking unreal, man.
Yeah. I wish he spent the meter. He would have killed.
So I'm fairly certain we both know what the highlight from that match was.
Oh,
Nez.
yeah.
That air
Absolutely.
throw on the Eagle Spike was unreal. The reactions. Fangrear. Is there anything else that you'd like to bring up from that match?
Oh, I mean, that says it all. Fangrear is not a player to be underestimated in this setting, I think. Definitely a great choice for his team.
God damn, I'm still. Oh man. Nah. Gotta get my breath back. Next up, folks, we are going to be looking at Fangrear, who was our last game's winner, versus Requiem of Fear, aka Order's own ROF.
Hey everyone, I'm Orders ROF. My characters are Birdie and Seth, and I am the co-captain of the Victorian team. I'm very confident with the team that we have, and myself believing that it's the strongest state that we can take this one. I have so many secrets on Excel spreadsheets, it's crazy.
Now, when I talk about the 4 titans of Australian Street Fighter V, this man was one of them, Requiem of Fear.
Definitely Order's own. So definitely one of the long-term champions of the Australian scene. Birdie got shot a little bit in the last patch, but it didn't really, I don't think it hurt ROF's playstyle too much, because he's much more of an aggressive style of play.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't quite ready for the punish.
Out of the corner.
Ooh, no anti-air. Fangrear looking a little bit afraid of Birdie's jumping options. Ooh, no slide on the can. Probably could have hit him out of it.
Oh.
Oh, gets clipped.
Don't get stunned here. Great defense.
Nice. Good button. Punish that. Ah, he went for the... Fangrear went for the juicy punish there on the walk forward, the work forward stand medium punch was a little bit too far. At a life deficit like that, I would have liked to have seen him just take the safe option. But alas,
Yeah.
ROF taking that first round.
Fangrear's
Instant
showing
pop here.
very good defense, but not able to get any offense started. But as I say that, definitely getting offense started.
Okay.
Oh, is it gonna be no?
No, he bugging up the setup.
I thought it was gonna be a Schenkhan mix-up, but I mean maybe it was in a way. Maybe it
He
was.
got... Ooh, that's saying a lot. I think he messed up the placement of the bird on that V skill too, and that might cost him this game.
Oh yeah, guess for the game here. Don't get stunned.
Oh,
That's stunned.
wow.
Oh.
And a little bit of down back hit. He's not
No,
dead
he's
though.
alive. Yeah.
Nice. He's still in this round. He's dead.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Finish your plate, man. Come on, Fangrear. Takes
That
the
is-
round.
That's not a
Oh,
good
wow.
feeling.
ROF looking a little bit silly after showing off there. Oh,
That's a combo.
okay. Just jumped out of the corner. 30 players love it. Nice tag. Great.
Very nice.
Ah, he's flipped.
Good block.
Okay. Nice throw. Another throw. The V trigger's gone, but he can still do this. He won without it last round.
Yep.
He actually could kill him if he gets a jump in.
Yeah, one good jump.
He would be close. Punish that. Nice.
He's aiming big. He wants that super confirm.
Anyone's game here. Ooh, okay, that's huge. ROF goes to the can. This is
Very
huge.
smart.
Oh, great! Oh,
Oh boy.
Hilliard defended against that so well.
Oh,
That's
he's
not
not
gonna
dead.
kill. Actually, it might. It might. Oh, if he hadn't done the XDP.
No. Oh man, what a game.
Damn, ROF takes it in a nail biter.
Oh.
Birdie wins.
Ooh, that one was a nail biter, Nez. That was a really tight one. Came down to the wire. How do you feel about it, man?
Oh yeah, Fangrear's had the craziest matches all night. I feel like that Requiem Fear pick was definitely to kind of throw a spanner in the works, maybe, you know, get rid of a bit of the confidence from Fangrear. But even though he lost, I don't think it worked. I think that he played extremely well.
Definitely looked at the top of his form in that one.
And now we have a match with a lot of history. Both these guys used to be Birdie mains, used to have almost the same name. But now one of them has turned to the dark side, the Cody side. What do you think about these two?
I mean, look, I call that the light side.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
These two have definitely got a storied history and are a key part of the Melbourne versus Sydney rivalry, so it'll be great to see.
I'm definitely not one of those people who will refuse to play top tiers out of some like weird pride or something, you know. But I tend to pick the characters that are like more middle of the road anyway, just because those are the ones that are appealing to me by design and character style. If you actually enjoy playing the character you're playing, it more, I think, put more time in and develop that. More than if you're playing a character that, yeah, they're top tier, but if you hate how they play or doesn't fit you how you want to play, then it's not going to work for you.
Rumours, obviously, you know, one of the best in Australia. Top 5 Australia? Yeah, I'd say that.
Alrighty, diving into this next game, we are seeing exactly what was expected. The Birdie pick from ROF versus the Cody pick from Rumours. So these two have played a fair bit in the past, and Rumours has had the edge in recent tournament results. So let's see how they go in a slightly different format with this first to one style format, or explosive. So let's see if we can get this game on the board.
Yeah. As I said, Rumours is a ex-birdie player for pretty much the entire lifespan of this game. So if anyone knows a lot about the character and how to play the matchup, it's him. And he's shown it very recently.
100%. Even like things as little as ROF going for that max range sweep there, and Rumours recognizing that he's not in range to punish it. So we sweep for a fireball, try and gain some screen space. Ooh.
Ooh, scary.
Two playing very, very slowly here. Neither player wants to commit to much. Nice whip punish from ROF on the bullhorn.
Oh, that was almost a sweet punch. Oh,
Ooh, okay. That's a big activate. +8 in your face. Don't guess wrong. He guessed wrong.
have some rocks.
Frank again. Rumours looking very good as he takes that first round pretty handily there. ROF didn't even get to activate.
Yeah, great control to neutral. A lot of big buttons, but it's all the right place for Rumours.
Ooh, went for the big juicy punish there and it just didn't quite work out. ROF gained a lot of screen space from that exchange as well. Ooh, that's not the best activate for Cody, but Rumours just trying to create some space.
Ouch.
EX Zonk incoming. When's it coming? Oh no, went for the meterless one.
A regular.
Ooh, crush counter sweep. Guess for the game, just about here.
Good
Good
guess.
defense from Rumours. This is a very slow match. Polar opposite of all of other ones.
Yeah. Oh, no. Great read.
ROF went for optimal damage there too. Didn't quite kill, but gets the nice anti-air, crouch and medium punch. And now we're run round a piece again. Not much Cody can do about EX Bullhead, and not much Birdie can do about EX Zonk, so...
Yeah. Oh. Ouch. This is big.
Yeah, that's
Combo.
huge. We'll get the bubble out there.
Saved him a little bit.
Okay. That was an interesting exchange.
Yeah, first time I've seen Bubble do anything useful, to be honest. Ever. Not this match, just like whenever I've seen it in this game.
It seems to be a tech pick from ROF specifically for this matchup, and I'm not sure 100% why, but...
Oh yeah, I've talked to him about it before, actually. It makes sense when he explains it.
when it does work, it's great, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, crush counter sweep.
It's also a lot to do with how VIC 1 is almost unusable against Cody.
Yeah, so what's the point? You might as well go for the one that you may at least get some sort of use out of. Oh! The reflect! That was sick! Okay. Ooh, that was a bad jump. And ROF takes it over Rumours. So, ROF will now pass the baton to one of his Victorian compatriots as we continue this exhibition series. That was definitely the slowest match we've had all exhibitions so far, Nez. What were your takeaways from it?
Yeah, one thing to note, as I said, 2 of the 4 big titans of this scene, and they are the 2 players who have actually been the only 2 players to get 2 consecutive victories so far.
Definitely, that being Somniac and ROF, as ROF passes the baton on to his next Victorian compatriot. Alrighty, so next up we are going to have 2 fresh faces coming up to the bat. With New South Wales having hit the 5 losses point, we are looking at the players rotating back in. So, we are going to have Llama versus Shenkhan, and this will be both of these players' final lives actually. So, loser goes home.
2 players, 1 life left for each of them. Only one can walk out of this situation still in this exhibition match.
100%. The pressure is definitely a bit more on Llama than it is on Schenkhan, with the scores currently being 5-3 in favour of Team Victoria.
Yeah, very interesting strategy from Team Victoria, actually. Sending in players that could potentially be eliminated before necessary, unlike New South Wales, who have given everyone a good go-around first.
Definitely. So it'll be interesting to see how we go here. Ooh, the V skill too. Nice conversion from Schenkhan. Sending out the ferret. Punish that sweep. Shen is a very, very good controlling player, so it wouldn't surprise me if stuff like those random low tackles won't get much mileage against the Zeku, as the jump heavy punch goes straight over.
Oh no.
Jump in and wow, first round. Goes straight to Llama.
Yeah, Llama is a dangerous player in these first one situations. Oh, that hurts. Good block.
Damn, to shimmy into the command grab. That's looking great for Llama.
Ouch.
Put it down a bit. Both players get hit by the low tackle.
Very nice. Into the corner.
Spends the cash. Schenkhan doesn't have V-Trigger 2 just yet. Now he does, so... And he just block string, V-Steel Fireball on nonsense. That was a V... Ah, that should have been a V-Trigger!
Yeah.
And that's going to cost him. That might actually lose him the game here.
Oh, so close. Just do it.
And Llama taking it 2 rounds straight and taking the scores back to 5-4. Still in favour of Victoria, but New South Wales coming back.
Yeah, and they are actually down a player now, like Victoria, despite being ahead.
That is Schenkhan's night over. That was an interesting match there, Nezs. We saw a couple things that I think both players could probably improve on, specifically Schenkhan missing an opportunity or two to activate that V-Trigger too. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, mistakes were made there. A couple of blocked dash lows that could have been punished as well. But overall, this is a very interesting situation, I think. You have Victoria still ahead, but they have the disadvantage of having less players to choose from and counterpick with. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, look, in a team format, you have to think at a team level. And that means, you know, not only just thinking what characters have advantages and disadvantages against the other teams, but also thinking about personal player advantages and disadvantages.
You have to work based off each other's weaknesses, you know. That's the strength. A good team is not 3 individual good players, you know. A good team is 3 good players that can play well with each other, you know. As a team, right, we have to tell each other what's weak about each other so we can work around, right? Like for me, right, I like when I'm playing team tour, I like people to scream in my ear saying, anti-air, you know, don't be lazy, just anti-air, don't just block, you know, don't guess, you know, don't DP, you know. If I had people screaming in my ear like that all the time, like, you know, I would definitely play a lot safer, less riskier.
I think it comes to 2 things. Both of those things in the question, really. So working together and individuality. So working together post-game and pre-game will be quite crucial. So discussing what we can do and what we should do after things conclude. And then applying that thing into the match, to that individual in particular.
Next up, we are actually going to see a run back of one of our earlier sets in this exhibition, with ZG coming back into the fold, try and take Llama out of that top spot. When these two did play before, ZG took it pretty handily, so it'll be interesting to see how this one goes.
This is going to be a big decider for how the rest of the exhibition goes, I think. If Llama can win this, he'll not only save himself from elimination, but he'll also tie up the score and put another Victoria player out of commission.
He'll send ZG home as well, I believe. Yeah, exactly right. So, ooh, nice reaction. ZG ready early. We keep this tempo. I don't think we're going to see much action from Llama here.
Oh. Nice.
Ooh, great whip punish on the heavy punch, Llama. Punish that. Oh, wow, too far. Not the best punish ever for Llama, but a bit of a scrambly interaction. Uh-oh, that's huge. That's really bad.
Oh, no.
Oh! What is he doing?
Sticky fingers. Oh, boy.
Oh, GG could have killed them. Uh-oh.
It's alright. This is all it takes. No, but you gotta finish it. Okay, this is all it takes.
Yeah, now he's dead.
Oh, that's it.
ZG lost that round all off an execution arrow. Well, not an execution arrow as much, but more. Went for the EX Whirlwind, which is a safe bet, but he could have confirmed that Crouch Fierce into the roll kick, the V-Skill 1 kick, and taken that first round.
Llama a lot of mistakes himself. Oh, yeah, playing like his life depends on it, which it does.
Floppy first round. Ooh, that whip punish. See, the Melbourne boys have discussed Llama's errand light tackles, and ZG is ready.
Alright. Nice. Very nice.
Looks like he missed a throw there. Midi throw. Nice neutral jump. Just avoid the fireballs.
Oh, could have punished that one if he blocked it. Not the first one though.
For a stand here. Oh wow, raw activate! Wow, he just got clipped!
Yeah, press something else.
Goes for the Oki. That anti-air is so good, man.
Oh yeah.
Look for a Haboob into roll potentially here. ZG try and get something out of this V-trigger.
Oh, not sure what that was.
Alright, all spent. That's a safe space for ZG. Punish! He could have killed there!
Oh, he could have.
That's alright. Perhaps like
Alright.
kick save. What a button. What a great button.
Final round.
Round on the board. ZG, 1 round apiece. Went for the
Ouch.
shimmy. Nice! Llama was ready for it that time.
Oh, dirty.
That was dirty.
Yep. Nice.
Nice that's a fancy. That was really, really smart.
Oh. ZG, really in firm control. Might not have to worry about that V-trigger, which is the biggest part of this matchup.
Yeah, he might actually be able to kill him.
Oh no! That was a huge jump in.
Yeah. Oh, he missed the V-skill. He tried the V-skill to, Oh, don't worry about it. He might be dead here.
Oh, good block.
Hella plus.
That's it.
Forward throw. GG. Taking it. And Llama goes home tonight.
Rashid
And
wins.
Victoria takes a huge advantage here now. Up 6-4. So the pressure is now on for the remaining New South Wales players.
And ZG pulling it out again against Llama, doing the old double jeopardy. Didn't think we were going to see one of those in this, but lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah, the matchups just lended themselves really well to get that rematch. A favourable one, as you can see, for ZG to go back up against Llama and give it to them. So great stuff from Team Victoria, lining up their player lists in the right way to get the matchups they were looking for.
Absolutely. 6-4 in favor of Victoria, and now the players are even as well. 4 players left on each side.
Each opponent, there's very obvious weaknesses for each player, right? So Saya, he likes to crash medium punch kunai. Roth likes to EX armor. Som likes to EX stomp. It's not about when they're gonna do it. It's how often they're gonna do it in certain situations. He might have the meter to do those certain moves, but if he's not in the right situation, he's not gonna do it. So you shouldn't be looking for it in that situation. Is just because you study them, you still have to study how they use it.
Alrighty, folks. Next up, we are going to say a classic matchup of offense versus defense here with Spaceghost versus ZGs. Obviously representing Genuine Gaming and Darksided on either side. So, this will be a offense versus defense matchup here. Most likely, Guile versus Rashid. Alrighty, so this is going to be a very offense versus defense heavy matchup here with the Rashid versus the Guile. This is one that we would have seen a lot between these two playing each other over the past couple seasons. Going to look for Spaceghost to try and control the screen as ZGs tries to force his way in. And there it is already, straight in. That's a bad start for Spaceghost.
Yeah, in the corner already.
Exactly right.
Guile, probably the best character to be in the corner though. Not that it's good, but it's not as bad as every other character.
Definitely. He definitely has the tools to fight his way out the old-fashioned way, but ZG just taking him to the other corner now.
Yeah, why not? Oh, good block. Very important block there.
Forward throw, nice. Spaceghost slowly dragging back that life lead that ZG established early. They're looking pretty close to even on life now. Look at all this grey life. The chip. Ooh, little schmovement there.
Oh, no, that's it. Very nice.
Spaceghost goes for that upside down kick to bait the throw. Clips him. Confirms the hit and takes the first point.
Worked the trade. Ouch. Shakes that round 1 back into the same corner.
Just about identical even. See if Spaceghost can fight his way to the other corner.
Ouch.
He's looking much more Rashid favoured here.
Spaceghost. Oh, okay, never mind. Can't keep Rashid cornered for long no matter how well you play.
Back in the corner you go now. Look for ZG to try and take this one without spending any bar here, I think, unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, that would definitely be preferable.
Ooh, that's huge. Nice sweep with punish. Spaceghost coming back in though. Playing the aggressor here.
Oh, that could have been super.
Could have been. Usually spends a bar to get out of the corner. Oh, that's a punish.
Oh,
Didn't believe it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this is really bad. Cut the heck. Punish that.
Nope. Nope. That's
Jib! That is so smart. There it is. Spaceghost. That was down to the last hit on that chip situation and was just about a checkmate, rather, from Spaceghost there on ZGs with the critical art chip out. That was a not quite what we expected there, or at least what I expected, with Spaceghost getting a lot of mileage from actually playing the aggressor and making ZGs back up as he brings the lead back to 6-5 in Victoria's favour. How do you feel about it, Nezs?
Yeah, I think you're right. Although I've always seen him as a very aggressive guy, although a lot less so recently, but he's shown that he can still bring it out. And now New South Wales, despite being down in score, does have a player advantage.
Definitely. So we'll have to see how we go here as we dive into the pointy end of this Battle of the Borders exhibition series brought to you by Magnificent Nerds. Let's see what happens next, guys.
I would say that this will likely be a very close match because in some of the previous state versus battles, there wasn't everyone from the particular state. But in this case, we've got, nearly everyone from both sides in Sydney and Victoria that have shown up to, give it their all and put on a good exhibition. So definitely looking for this one to be really hype.
Another run back. Another run back. We have Spaceghost against Somniac. Victoria has decided that Somniac is the answer here, and it was last time. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, if we're going to look at previous results, then Somniac won this one pretty handily, and this is a rather uphill position for Team New South Wales to be in, so the pressure is definitely on for Spaceghost. Alrighty, and as we load into the character select screen, we are seeing exactly what is expected here. Guile versus M. Bison. Genuine Gaming Spaceghost versus Darksided Somniac. Let's see if Spaceghost can turn the tide here. This is a must-win nearly for Team New South Wales. So he's going to have a large hill to climb here now.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jump heavy is huge.
Nice.
Spaceghost back against the corner again. Very similar to the ZG matchup where he just got pushed to the corner almost immediately.
Classic, 3 out of 5.
Yeah, both players whipping throws on each other's faces. Both players pretty close to even on life here, but slight life lead to Spaceghost. Great V reversal.
Oh, in his face! Nice punish.
Nice! He was so ready for it, man. That is very hard to react to. It is very quick.
Great block. Caught him pecking.
Oh, no. Somniac just has a very, very good read on when Spaceghost is going for the delay button, which is actually usually Spaceghost's best weapon in terms of defensive options. So losing that option against Som is huge. Again! Caught him on a backdash this time.
Oh no.
That was
all in this one. What?
Yeah. Guile actually has very good corner pressure as he gets that back to the wall because those Sonic Booms are plus on block, so he can rack up a lot of grey life. Nice confirm off the Sabat kick.
Yeah, can't hit combo. Oh no, that was weird.
That was a hard to blockable, that one.
Yeah. Into the corner, but life is not looking good.
Great use of the V-Skill store from Somniac. Spaceghost gets a clean hit.
Oh, this is big.
That's
Super.
gonna do it. Is that gonna kill?
I think it might. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh man, you should not be serious with that.
Spaceghost has to be incredibly careful.
No.
Wow. Get flipped. Somniac. The great use of the head stomp. Slides in full screen and takes it and pushes the score to 7-5, favouring Team Victoria.
just a pixel in it for that round. I mean, it wasn't the game-deciding round, but who knows what could have happened if that round had gone Spaceghost's way. Really, so close.
Yeah, definitely a tragic end to Spaceghost's night there. Made all the correct decisions in that final stretch, but the Capcom god said no. Gave Somniac that pixel life, probably was literally on 1. And Somniac made the most of the opportunity and took it out, and now Team New South Wales has got their back against the wall. All right, we have another run back for you guys as we get to the pointy end of Battle of the Borders here. It's going to be Darksided Somniac versus Genuine Gaming's bksama. So, this one went Som's way last time, and he looked particularly ready for the new Seth pick.
Yeah, I think this is a hard pick to make because if BK loses this, he's out, but I don't think anyone else is getting rid of Som at this rate. So, I mean, not as good a chance at least. This is the guy to do it.
My strategy would be I'm gonna try to play Seth unless we really need Urine. Then if I have to play Urine, then we'll see how it goes there. But I'm trying to avoid playing Urine, just because I feel like now my Seth's at a level where I'm happy to not just play casually, but maybe even think of maining. I don't have a specialty, I guess. Nothing I abuse too much. I just play Urine. It's a pretty strong character. I would say going into this season, like, he's really, just because of V skill 2, his matchups got a lot better than what it used to be. Before I felt like Urine always had to go in and such, but now with V skill 2, he can play lane. People have to come to him, and it's actually refreshing to see characters who used to play defensively against you just come towards you now.
Alright, what characters are we going to see? The Bison, of course, locked in, but will we see the Seth? No! Back to the Urine.
Interesting.
Alright.
The
he
Seth
will be
pick
locked into
is a
this.
new one. The Seth pick is a new one.
Yep.
Somniac always going to be ready for BK's Urine, but
Round 1.
in desperation, I guess BK just doesn't quite believe in the Seth yet.
Will it cost? He will be locked into this pick if he does win for his next match.
And he's stuck with Urine for the rest of the exhibition, and he is committed to that. BK surely making that choice, knowing that this is the outcome.
Ouch.
Ooh, great jump, crouch jab there for the anti-air option.
Oh, gets away. Just a little bit. Not enough.
Much slower than the Seth Bison match we saw from these two previously. BK looking for the Aegis hit here with the crouch medium kick.
Ouch.
Might not get the activate here, so I'm looking great.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, that was a gutsy jab coming down from the air there. Oh, great buff for BK.
But it's looking grim. He really needs to go to Aegis, yeah? And he's not going to find
doesn't
it.
even get it. Somniac with the textbook anti-Urien play there, denying the Aegis Reflector activate at all costs. Excellent play from Som.
Ouch. Oh, there.
Urien's EX reversal, the headbutt that you saw there, obviously has all rather fast recovery, so if you're not quite ready for it, you can actually miss the punish a lot of the time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Nice,
on the
lands on
fireball.
it.
Oh,
That was
nice.
sick. That was actually sick. Oh, why didn't that combo? You need to hold the fireball for a bit longer. But
Nice.
that was
Goes for the
fantastic.
tick. Very polarizing rounds on both sides here.
Yeah, BK going into his last one with full super though, so he does have the advantage.
Luke spends a bar immediately, but he will get that one back.
Ouch.
Tom just getting a great life lead here on these straight posts.
Combo,
All
yeah.
right. Gets out of the corner with that.
Oh no. He got caught.
They're out even on life here. Oh!
No! This is big.
Great activate from Som there, just getting some kind of damage against the EX headbutt.
That's plus. Yep. Oh, this is trouble.
Som gets a hit here. BK is hella dead. Oh, we went for the setup.
Oh, that was so nice. Oh, I can't believe he got hit.
I think he's dead. He dead? He goes for the reset. Good block.
That's it.
Nice. Big
Wow.
clutching it out. Excellent hit confirms. Takes that one. And levels the score just that little bit more. Team New South Wales is still alive.
Whew. Just barely.
Alright, the story of that one, folks, was definitely the Aegis Reflector. In rounds where BK could actually get that off, it actually swung the game and won it for him, especially that last round. Nezs, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it was something else. I mean, like you said, he really needed that Aegis to do work, but man, what a great comeback. That could potentially save this whole exhibition. I think it's anyone's game now, so we'll see what happens.
100%, man. New South Wales definitely still on life support, but signs of life here.
One of the biggest difference between New South Wales and Victoria is that Victoria likes to play way more defensive. You know, they like to wait for mistakes. They don't always go as hard. Whereas New South Wales, we always try to speed run it. You know, see how fast we can finish the game quick as possible. The defensive style always wins. However, you know, I like to think that if they can't keep up, they're gonna struggle. You know.
In terms of the skill sets the Victorians have in order to take on Sydney, I think it's just, you know, solid play. We're definitely going to be out there trying to defend against all the characters with their command grab mix-ups and jump dive kicks and all of that, but it doesn't really matter to us because, you know, we're the solid state, you know.
Alrighty, we've got our next game lined up, folks. This time round, it is going to be an explosive one between bksama and So I'm expecting Urian and Ibuki here from these two. Two very, very comeback-heavy characters with those very strong V-triggers. So this one will be an exciting one.
All right. We should be, yep. BK locked into the Urian pick, of course, from his last match. Cicillo with the Ibuki, his best character, or at least his most played character, I should say.
Definitely. He has been playing around with a few pockets lately, Colleen, Poison, but with Ibuki copping a couple of small nerfs over the last patch. Some would say larger than small, but she's definitely still a strong character, as you can see from Cicillo believing in her now.
Oof. That V-Skill 1 as well.
I like the V-Skill 1 choice here. I feel like Urian has a lot of options that can just blow up the Caltrops.
Yeah, definitely.
Cicillo going to be looking for an activate here. He woke up button there and got blown up for it. Damn! Reversal. Damn, lots of dashes from BK. Oh, didn't confirm. That could have been the round. Oh, instead, BK taking it off a nice charge heavy punch buffer.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, nice buffer. Go with a good life lead here. Reach the fireball. BK just controlling the pace of the game pretty well at the moment.
Oh,
very, very well, in fact. Nice DP.
Yeah, dangerous one, but really worked out. Took off all the pressure.
And that might be. This is going to be for the game here. Oh, went for the anti-air. Gets stuck.
My gosh. New South Welshmen, rejoice. Your savior is here. We have an exhibition.
BK evening the scores at 7 apiece. So two are very explosive characters in that one, Nezs, but we didn't really see why they're so explosive, actually.
No.
With no Aegis Reflectors and no Fuma Shurikens, so it just felt a bit of an oppression session from bksama on that one. How do you feel about it, man?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he needed to win that one really bad, and he has. He, of course, is not going to be in our next match because he's won 2 in a row, but he will still be around for the New South Wales team. And we have another run back. It is going to be Fangrear against Requiem of Fear. I suppose it's not too surprising we see so many runbacks. All these players know each other so well that I think they really have a lock on what players they think have the best chance against each other.
Definitely, they'd be sort of putting players forward, hoping for certain matchups, and I'd say that in terms of New South Wales versus Victoria, I think this is probably what Victoria wants a bit more. We'll just have to see how it plays out.
I think in team matches, the strongest thing is speed, establishing that kind of pressure and presence in the match in this kind of format where it's a first of one of 2 lives is quite a big deal. So as long as we can establish that kind of mindset and that kind of, you know, feeling into them, I'm very confident that we'll be able to take it and close it quickly to really showcase how strong we are in terms of us as a state together.
Alright, another run back here, which was a super tight one the last time these two guys played, being Fangrear and Order's own ROF. Let's see if Fangrear can get the revenge that he so sorely wants here. It's going to be very important now with 7 games apiece, so it's a very important game for the ramifications of the exhibition. Woo, wow!
Even if he does get that revenge, he might have to play it yet again, as ROF does have 2 lives still.
Fangrear playing a much more patient style here, just throwing out the B skill there, matching yours with mine. Ooh, nice conversion there, recognized it was a bit too fast for the dash.
Good block. Push to the corner now though, very nice.
Nice, you to the gram. Ooh, jab anti-airs.
That was risky.
Punish that, punish that. Oh no, got a bit too greedy, please punish. That could cost him big time here. Okay, punish that.
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
Great stuff. Doesn't spend the buff. No V-trigger. Probably would have killed. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow. He went for the throw. He had the right read. Double KO.
Double KO.
Oh, my goodness. First one of those we've seen all exhibition. These two go down. Wow.
Oh,
wow.
So close.
Incredibly lucky there. This is looking really good for ROF now. Really bad.
Oh, that's going to be it.
That's
At
gonna
least
do
done.
it.
That should be death.
No funny business from ROF that time. Just goes for the optimal stuff and takes it. Looks
One
like
down.
ROF just took advantage of the tempo there from that double KO and takes the advantage up to 8-7 in favor of Team Victoria.
Yep, 2 more targets left.
So I think we both know the highlight of that set there, Nez, was definitely that crazy double KO in the first round with both players trading on a blow and falling down.
Oh yeah, I mean, who knows how it could have gone had one or the other won it, but it's what happened and it's what we're here to deal with. So yeah, great stuff from ROF. He is the only player left with 2 lives.
Definitely. So that is a huge swing there for Team Victoria.
The next player up for New South Wales is Rumours, and this is definitely the best choice. Even if they had all their players, I think this is the best choice they could have possibly made in this situation.
Definitely, man. ROF got the win over Rumours in their run back of this exhibition series here. So in terms of what Victoria is looking for, it's a great fit. However, I know that New South Wales will have been looking for this matchup actually, because Rumours definitely has a favourable record against ROF in the past.
Knowing their weaknesses does help, obviously, but there's a more pressing universal weakness we're looking to exploit here today, and it's called Guess for the Game. I hope they enjoy it, because they're going to be seeing a lot of those moments coming up.
There should be no surprises here. Cody versus 30. 30, of course, locked in. No other choice. Let's see if history repeats itself.
100%. And that could mean 2 different things here with these two actually tonight. If history was to repeat itself, ROF would take this one. But if we're looking at past tournament results, Rumours has had a pretty good record against ROF. So definitely could go either way. Go to the dive. Rumours being an ex-birdie main just knows exactly where to stand to be able to whip punish those buttons that actually got increased recovery this season, so...
Very even so far. Back at mid-screen.
Nice anti-air.
Ouch.
That's huge. That's actually huge. Same side, great blocks. That's also huge. Great fair reverse. ROF there.
Yep. Took the pressure off. Oh, it's a big combo.
Yeah. Goes for the screen space, not the Oki. I don't know about that choice.
Yeah, it could be detrimental to say the least. We'll find out.
ROF showing that he doesn't want to take the command grab here. A lot of backdashing, a lot of holding up back, so... I expect to see Rumours just go for button every time here for the rest of this set. Ooh, that was not a great V reversal from ROF.
No, mine is too.
Just threw away his V trigger. Ooh, but takes the round!
Round 2.
New South Wales in a bit of dire straits right here.
Definitely, they need to win this game. You don't want to be down to 9 points on the side of Team Victoria.
Oh,
Punish
good block.
that.
Oh, it would have been cute. Oh. Being relatively cool now. Oh, that, yep.
Ooh, nice empty jump. That was great spacing from ROF. Oh, could have punished that. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, no. No home run. ROF doesn't have any bar here, though, so Rumours can actually toss the rocks pretty risk-free, so... But it looks like he wants to try and get in and make the most of it.
Ooh.
There it is. Ooh, went for it! Man. I love the idea. This is a huge hill for Rumours to climb now. With no V-bar. There he is, ROF! Taking it with that little crouch jab. And now,
Birdie wins.
Team Victoria is right on the verge of taking Battle of the Borders. ROF taking it over Rumours in a very, very tight fashion there. Rumours betting it all on that command grab to end the V-trigger, and I like the risk, but ROF anticipated it, went for the backdash, and then it was all uphill from there. And now, we're looking at set point for Team Victoria. This is it, Nezs. We've got Team New South Wales on the brink of elimination here. The scores are currently 9-7. The burden is on bksama's shoulders. It will be him versus Somniac. If Somniac wins, Team Victoria takes the exhibition.
That's it. That's it. There's a lot riding on this. And like I said, 3 of the 4 real pillars of competitive results from the Street Fighter V Australian scene are in this exhibition, and they're the last 3 standing, as it turns out.
Definitely. So, it's all on the line here. Can Team New South Wales survive?
And this time I'm looking forward to taking out Sydney again. Because we're currently 2-0 over them, and this will be the 3rd time that they've challenged us. Ready to take out another win for glorious Victoria.
Here we are. Potential exhibition point. New South Wales' last hope is locked into Urian. He will play, even if he has to play 3 games in a row here, he cannot change his character.
Yeah, this is all for nothing here. All or nothing here for bksama. All Somniac has to do is take 2 rounds, and this exhibition is all over Red Rover. Good start early from Toms, playing a nice and safe controlling game.
Yep, these 2 played twice already. 1 apiece, actually.
Yeah, so... Definitely a lot of pride, even in just the personal matchup between these 2 on who takes this next game here. So I'm looking really good here. Just playing a nice, slow and controlling game, not taking any risks. This is classic Somniac.
Nice.
Hey, beast. Oh, damn, that's a late heavy kick.
Oh, that was something else.
Interesting interaction. I was not ready for that. Speaking of interactions, no interacting happened here. Guess, buddy. Oops, nice block. Stomp ready.
Oh, Unisaurus coming.
Yeah, he managed that age deflector very, very well, actually.
Wow.
BK's banging the bar to try and stay plus. Som had the Psycho Crusher left here.
Oh,
that's good. One more hit.
Oh, who died?
Somniac! Somniac won on a pixel again! Oh my goodness!
Jeez.
On an absolute pixel, Somniac pushes this to exhibition point.
Yep. He just needs 1 more round. He can keep his cool.
Ooh, wow. Can't believe that jump in work. Getting a bit scrappy between these 2 now. Tom went for the slide activate and missed it, and that might cost him the round here.
Classic Kirin. Classic Kirin. DK keeping the dream alive. One round.
One round left. Both players pretty close to even. Jeez. Alright, I think they've both spent nearly all of their bar already. Yep, there it is. All BK needs to do is headbutt here.
Oh,
not that kind, but it worked out for some anyway.
no, bad.
There it is.
Class.
Great backdash. I love that option. So I'm doing a great job of spacing himself for that crouch heavy punch anti-air, but it could mean nothing here if BK gets his activate.
Oh, that was risky to say the least. Yeah.
Tom just didn't bite. Had no reason to do anything silly.
Can he catch him before he can do a mirror? No, and he's actually hit.
That could do it here. Somniac with the blocks.
Oh, is he dead?
One
no.
more hit. Oh, BK.
Man.
Scraping it out.
We're down to our last two players, one from each side.
Incredible stuff. Not all over yet, though. Let's see how we go, folks. That was a scrappy game. You could tell BK knew that the exhibition was on the line there. My personal highlight was definitely that raw Aegis Reflector, the V-Trigger activation there, clipping Somniac, and honestly, ended up using that momentum to take the game. So keeping Team New South Wales alive here. Yeah,
you can tell this whole team's got their hands in the air doing the old spirit bomb for him. Definitely. Because he is looking powered up.
Alright folks, we are at our final matchup of the night. Not the final game potentially though, because while Team Victoria is on to their last player, Requiem of Fear, aka AutoZone ROF, hasn't actually lost yet. So he still has his life. So the odds are stacked against bksama here, with ROF only needing to win one game to take the exhibition, but BK has to take two.
Yep, these are dangerous times. BK cannot afford to make mistakes here. Here we go. Potential final game. Definitely the final matchup in terms of players. BK locked into Urian.
Alright, ROF going with the birdie here. I don't expect any character changes here from him either. This will most likely be all we see for the rest of the night, folks.
Yeah, if he did lose, he could actually change character. That is true.
Yes. I don't think ROF would have enough confidence in his set to take it up against BK when the whole tournament, exhibition rather, is on the line. Okay, jump to the bubblegum.
No strangers to playing each other, especially in grand final kind of situations.
Definitely. With pressure on the line, these two have played a lot of games together. ROF going for the V-Trigger too, by the way, so look for the activate here, maybe a raw one, or look for an anti-air. No, there it is! He's dead if he gets a clean hit here, just about.
Yeah, this V-Trigger is nasty.
There he is, you see him fishing for it with that heavy kick. If he confirms into the V-Trigger chain, he will just about kill him. Ooh, take the throw! Meaty, good tech.
Yep, keep him looking
wow! That is...
Hey, look, he's right under it!
Good knowledge from ROF, knowing that the crouching birdie hurtbox, while looking like it would get hit by the Aegis Reflector, actually doesn't. That was awesome knowledge there of the matchup. ROF looking confident. Ooh, dodges the bubble. Whip punish.
You knew it'd come down to this. Two of the captains of each team.
Exactly right, which is I guess why these guys were elected for some of their state's best. Ooh,
that was dangerous. That was dangerous.
Oh wow, great spacing. ROF busts out the bubble. Oh, gets flipped.
Oh, he needed to quick rise that. Okay, get that trouble. Good block.
Oh, nice throw. Oh, that might...
Oh.
One more hit for ROF, and it's all over, Red Rover. -2, BK delay button, the overhead, and ROF takes it for Team Victoria in the Battle of the Borders. Congratulations to Team Victoria, taking it at a total score of 10-8. How do you feel about that one, Nezs?
Oh man, down to the last players. I mean, you couldn't really ask for more, right? But one thing to note, ROF actually never lost a life. So
yeah,
the
only player to go undefeated for the entirety of the Battle of the Borders. So, congratulations to Team Victoria. Thank you so much to everybody that participated, all the players, and thank you so much to everybody for watching. From us at Battle of the Borders, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and supporting the community. Keep in mind, everybody, that this event is a piece of promotional content for our huge tournament running on the 24th of October. That is being presented by the Magnificent Nerds. Shout out to them for supporting the community. And we have some awesome prizes to give away, don't we, Yes.
Oh yeah. $200 worth of prizes for top 3, and just for entering, you have the chance to win a Street Fighter 30th anniversary cabinet, actually. So make sure you enter, and if you don't enter, make sure to watch.
Definitely support the community, support your players. Let's all support each other through these trying times. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Tom Scott. Today with me, I have been very lucky to be accompanied by Nezs. And we will see you next time, guys. So have a good one.